On this episode of Natural Living Homestead, we're going to show you our gourd and pumpkin harvest and our giant pumpkin reveal. Spoiler alert, it's not a pretty sight. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 pumpkins back in there. They're still green.
Well, if there's any ideas of what you can do with those.
And then, you can feed them to your birds too.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Here's another pumpkin that's completely green. Hasn't even started turning orange yet.
Okay, guys, you want to see what happened to our giant pumpkin? Simon B, I know you asked about it. It's kind of disappointing today. We had about an 80-pound giant pumpkin. Now, I've been working really hard for the last couple weeks. I'll go into some details on that later in another episode, or we'll do a podcast on that. But kind of the garden and the homestead's kind of been a little bit neglected with being short-handed. So, come follow me, I'll show you. Well, I guess something got into that pumpkin. That's what's left of that big 70, 80 pound pumpkin.
You can see the diameter though, how big it was.
Alright. Yeah, it's big, it's heavy.
So sad.
It is. So we put a lot of hard work into it. Garden got overgrown, got neglected, and that's what happens to your pumpkin when you don't take care of it. So
Should have picked it a long time ago.
but we've got some other things to show you. We've been doing a lot of picking in the garden today. Just a few weeks ago, this garden wasn't like this. It went completely overgrown in just a matter of just a short time. This is what we picked out of the garden today.
And we also got 2 big grubs for the chickens.
So, there's all this good stuff that came through here. By the way, if you ever go to Baker Creek, pick up their Zucca gourds. If you have chickens, yeah. These are the Zucca gourds. And if you look over towards the garden, if you look at the lily pad looking squash plant over there with the white flower, those are the Zucca gourds, and they're really coming on right now at the beginning of September here in the Midwest. So we've got all sorts of squash and pumpkins that we picked out of here. We kept filling up the Cargill bucket you see up there with the rotted produce, and that all went to the chickens. So we probably got, I don't know, 50 pounds of just cracked open stuff to give to the chickens. And they've been munching on it all morning. Now, we also did some picking in the other garden, the free garden, the stuff by the compost coming out of there, and we're going to show you that next.
Okay, here's our volunteer garden. And I want to show you what we've picked out of here so far. Right over here. This was all that we got. So far, there's still some things growing. And this was all volunteer. We are so excited about this. And there's some really pretty gourds in there.